right, so our next two speakers have been best friends since pre-K and best friends since like they were 16. And they are the co-founders of a brand new dating site called How About We. So please welcome Brian and Aaron to the stage. Oh, right there. Yeah, so Brian and Aaron to the stage. Here we go.
Okay, first thank you Tikva for that introduction. You actually set us up perfectly for what we're about to talk about. We're psyched to be here. Is that mic working? When the mic starts working, how's everyone doing? Yeah, last one, right? Good. All right. Okay, why don't I just pass back and forth? Here, we're gonna take a moment. All right, here we go. So we're going to do a presentation for you right now, which we're very excited to do. So we run an online dating site called How About We. It's awesome. It's an amazing site. It's totally life enhancing. It helps people go out on amazing dates. And yet, we are always encountered with the basic question, is online dating lame?
So we're going to look at the question of whether it's lame and basically try to prove that it's not. One thing is it definitely does solve a fundamental human problem. I mean, we're not like searching for a sick Milwaukee booze cruise or something like that, and we're definitely not searching for like the gossip girl or douchebag badge.
Okay, so the pursuit of online dating is definitely very valuable. You might not notice, but Bill and Felicia did meet online. People are on online dating sites for all sorts of reasons, whether it's sex, love, marriage, happiness, you name it. It's a tool that meets a fundamental human need.
But a tool to find love? That seems like fundamentally contradictory, that the serendipitous nature of love must not allow this kind of instrumental approach. And that position is the fundamental position of the online dating haters, whose position we're going to try to entertain for a little while. It's not like Romeo found Juliet at the end of a conveyor belt that Ford built. It's the basic position of, I'm going to go to my basement and spend 3 hours using a machine learning algorithm to find the love of my life, somehow seems a bit unnatural.
Okay, so the online haters will say, online dating is like comparison shopping. Here I am on Match.com. I'm looking for a redheaded Hindu girl who loves dogs, loves playing tennis, drinking lattes, is between 5'4" and 5'6", and lives in Brooklyn.
Or on OkCupid, proud of myself for saving the $20 a month, and messaging Bonita82, and after 4 or 5 months of messaging, realizing that she lives in Argentina.
Okay, so it's not. The daters will say that the haters will say it's a desperation station. So we're here on Online Booty Call, and I have no idea why they're vampires having sex here, but it does lead to suggest why the haters will say that people on online dating sites are not able to succeed in the real world, so they go to fake places.
So these positions are pervasive, this Johnny sweep the leg mentality on online dating. If you go to any bar in New York City and ask a random person, like I was asked tonight, whether they online date, you'll hear some answer like this. And so the question is, where is Mr. Miyagi?
Okay, so we brought out the haters' arch nemesis. Nietzsche, who is famous for dethroning false idols, said, it may be for centuries to come that we will remain living in the shadow of Europe's crumbling churches. This does relate to online dating. And yet the sea, our sea, lies open again. Okay, it's just a matter of how you see things. Right? If you look at the world through old lenses, what is cool today may seem lame. But if you look at the world through new glasses, it could be not at all lame. And that's basically how it is with online dating. So, an analogy. Imagine you live in a world where there are only bars. And then a community of people decide to create the library. And you go to the library and you're like, what's going on here? People are just reading books and talking quietly. Seems very lame from the bar perspective.
And this is really what's happening. We're literally building a digital world on top of our world. It's a fundamentally new world. It's like the library. It's deeply different. It carries its own ethos and its own rules. And it's pervasive. And when we see the world through this cultural lens of the digital age, all of our understanding of what's lame and what's awesome shifts. And yet there's still resistance. There are the Johnnies among us.
Okay, so this is basically what's happening with when you look at online dating from the perspective of sort of what's going on here tonight, what everyone's been talking about, and that when you do look at online dating from a current perspective, you get a very, very different picture. So we're now about to begin attacking the online dating hater.
So Online dating is not comparison shopping. It's the use of an amazing quantity of highly structured, high-quality data that's been freely given in order to find what we truly want. And while Johnny might hate this and find this to be an incredibly lame phrase, structured data is awesome.
Okay, so it's also actually fun. It's not at all impersonal interactions. When people interact online, one, they end up going offline, but two, they're finding many creative, new, fun ways to begin to interact.
And so it's incredibly important to understand that everyone online is not a vampire. Really. And that's awesome.
Okay, so that's basically the attack on online dating and our defense of it. We hope that you've enjoyed it. I can see that there are some of you already ready to rush out and join online booty call. Tikva, you were right to notice that there were not so many people here. Maybe they were hiding. Okay, word to the wise, not all the sites are actually amazing.
And in all sincerity, we really do believe that the digital culture will continue to create more amazing, more wonderful ways for people to find actual love, and that people will perceive those as not lame. So, happy dating.
Thanks.